Donald Trump's good friend and convicted felon Roger Stone told Alex Jones last week that Donald Trump needed to declare martial law if he doesn't win the election in November so that he can seize power and remain president of the United States. These are totally the words, by the way, of a guy that's definitely not in need of mental help, right? Because that's totally a sane thought to have, and such a sane venue to have that thought, right? No. Again, Roger Stone, criminal simpleton, believes that Donald Trump should declare martial law if he doesn't win in November. Now, see, to be honest, this is a scenario I had not yet thought of, because as I've repeatedly said, all the people worrying about, oh, what if Trump doesn't leave the White House? Yeah, he has no choice. His term expires at noon on January 20th, 2021. Literally nothing he can do, especially because he does not control the military anymore at that point. Nobody has to listen to him. Ever again, actually, if he loses the election. Declaring martial law, okay, things may get a little different there. Because what if he decides to suspend the Constitution? What if he listens to Roger Stone? Well, to be honest, folks, I don't think you would have many members of the military that would actually go along with that. And that's what it would take to actually overthrow the government that you already control. You would have to have the military on your side, and Trump simply does not have that. So I am not worried about Donald Trump taking Roger Stone's advice. What I am worried about is people who still think that Republicans actually care about the rule of law at all, or care about America at all. Roger Stone is not just some fringe character that pops up every now and then to be a villain in American politics. This is a guy that has been deeply embedded in Republican politics for over 40 years. He's a major player in the Republican Party. He's a trendsetter, not fashionably speaking, but in the party itself. He has clout, he has sway, and he has for decades. And I hope that this dispels any notion that Republicans may have had that they're the party of law and order, or that they're the party that just deeply loves America and Democrats hate it. No. Democrats are not out there calling for martial law. Democrats aren't out there saying we're going to reject the results of the election, and we're the ones who openly are accepting of the data that says foreign countries are interfering, and we're still not saying we're going to reject it. But that is what Stone said. Here's more of what Stone said. To safeguard Trump's position, Stone called for federal authorities to seize ballots in Nevada, for FBI agents to physically block certain voters from casting their ballots, and for Trump to use his powers for widespread arrests to solidify his power. That's according to Media Matters. Widespread arrest. Like, this isn't martial law, by the way. Roger, I thought you'd be smarter than that. This is actually fascism. Martial law would be if Trump said, hey, guess what? There's no rules anymore. There's no law enforcement. Have at it, folks. What you've described, Roger, is fascism. Like, this is what we would expect in Russia or North Korea, Iran, maybe. That's the kind of thing we're saying. Saudi Arabia. Yeah, that's what you're describing. That's not martial law. That's a full-blown fascist dictatorship. But as we all know, Roger, that is definitely what you would like to see happen in the United States.